Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening today. I am so happy that you did. Just a quick reminder, I do have some books on Amazon. If you search for Lovey Brown and Manifesting, How to Manifest a Specific Person workbook, and 33 scripting prompts to manifest a specific person, you should be able to find them. So now let's get into today's topic, which is the power of experimenting. The power of experimenting. So, sometimes when we're learning to manifest, especially if we're new, especially if the concept itself is something that we're even attempting out of a little bit of desperation. Now, no worries, I've been there, and you just think, what could I possibly do to get what I want? I'm in a situation and I want something really badly. And what can I do to get it? And maybe you happen upon the concept of manifesting. Now, for some of you out there, you're going to be natural believers in the concept, and that's amazing. But we're all different. And so some of you listening may be skeptics, and that's fine too. Because this is the thing, manifesting works. So, but if you actively say things against it, you're going to continue to manifest it not working for you. So what I want you to do is to try something on. I want you to try on an experiment. I want you to design an experiment for something for you that's not exactly the main thing, your heart's desire, the thing that brought you to manifesting. Something else that you do want, that you would be excited to have, to see happen in your life. Or something silly, but not something silly that's so silly that you can blame it on happenstance. So a lot of times people suggest manifesting something like have a certain color of car drive by. Now, that's fun to do if you're into that. I've done it and I enjoy that kind of experiment myself. But if you are really looking for some evidence that's better than that, like if you are doing this as an experiment to try to practice manifesting for yourself, then having, a red car or a purple car, or even if you pick a really unusual color like lime green, it could be that you will just say, well, that's just happenstance. That could have happened anyway. I didn't really create that with my thoughts or my feelings. And you don't really invest in your imaginal scenes and your focus the way that you should. So one, I want you to ask yourself the question, have I really been focusing and attempting to manifest something and manifesting what I want in my life? Or have I just been learning about manifesting? And answer that question honestly, because we all, at some point in our manifesting life, have a stage where we're just learning the information, and that's okay. But if you realize that you've only been learning the information and not really applying the information, now is a great time to apply that. And I'm going to suggest you apply it with an experiment. Sometimes when we learn new information and we feel like we have to commit to something, that commitment holds us back a little bit. Because we don't fully buy in, or we don't fully know what to do. We're not sure about the methods. We want to do it exactly right. Because, we've been trained, a lot of us have been trained to not make mistakes. But manifesting, you really can't mess up. So what I want you to do is to try on manifesting with an experiment. Experiments, you're just seeing what's going to happen. So pick a topic, pick anything you want to manifest. Probably not your heart's desire, though, because, you want to take that really seriously. So pick something that you want to manifest. Something like maybe like a $50 gift card, or maybe an extra $100. Those are too many things. Or maybe your best friend saying a certain sentence to you that's very specific, that he or she wouldn't know unless you created the sentence and you kind of manifested that person saying that to you. Or people holding the door open for you. Or parking spaces. That's one that people do a lot. So just something that you want, something that you would be excited to get and to have. But not something that is going to be so mundane that you can just blame it on the circumstances of life. And just go ahead and focus on that for a couple of weeks and see what happens. And I say a couple of weeks, but even maybe just keep a little journal and jot down, like, I'm manifesting a $50 gift card. Do your focusing work, do your affirmations, and then let it go, detach from it. You don't need a $50 gift card. You want a $50 gift card, and I would love to have a $50 gift card, but I don't need it. It's fine. And then you continue living your life. You participate in your life. You enjoy your life. And then just every once in a while you check in, like, oh, have I gotten my $50 gift card yet? Oh, not yet. And then maybe you just jot little notes in your journal, and then just see how long it takes. So at this point, you're a scientist. You're just asking the questions, how is this working for me? Now, and if it doesn't work in a few weeks, be like, okay, well, do I need to adjust something? Scientists, when something's not going the way they expect it to, they say, okay, well, why is this not going the way we expect it? And what adjustments can we make to this to see if we can get it going the way we expect? So that's just a little thought that I have. And so if committing to this feels too strong for you, try to just experiment with things. And in fact, experimentation is a great thing that you can use for the whole of your manifesting life, which is your whole life. So thanks so much for listening, and may you manifest exactly what you want.